Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to regional final action here in Mustang. Your Broncos getting ready to take on the U.S. Grant Generals. Welcome in, everybody. I'm voice of the Broncos, Ryan Booth, and we have been waiting all day for this one. Should be a great matchup here tonight between Mustang and U.S. Grant. Bronco basketball tonight, as always, brought to you by Next Level Flooring. Take your sports floor to the next level. You can find Next Level Floor on Facebook or X. It's at Next Level Floor, the number 1. And thanks to Next Level Flooring for sponsoring our Bronco basketball live stream, as well as taking care of the beautiful court here at the Mustang High School Event Center. Well, this is the True Solutions pregame show. True Solutions, a commercial cleaning and facility management company. They can take care of your business. Check them out online. It's TrueSolutionsOK.com and see how they can customize a plan for you. Hopefully you were with us earlier today as you saw the girls here in Mustang punch their ticket into area. They are one win away from state as they got a big win over Piedmont in their regional final championship. So congratulations, regional champions once again, the Mustang Broncos on the girls' side. The guys looking for a regional championship themselves, but standing in their way, the U.S. Grant Generals. U.S. Grant defeated Norman North last night, 78-63. Mustang disposed of UConn 86-63 in their game to create this matchup here today. And like we mentioned, it's the same situation as we had earlier today with the girls. Both teams will be moving on. One team will just have a little bit easier road in getting to state because you're one win away. You lose this game, you move into the runner-up bracket. You've got to win one more game to get to that opportunity to punch your ticket to state. And the winner in this game tonight, if we've got the brackets all deciphered correctly, the winner will meet the winner of Southmore and Putnam City West. The losers in tonight's game and that Southmore PC West game will match up later on. Locations still aren't listed on the OSSAA website, but probably going to be the same as the girls. The winners, I believe, will be meeting at Blanchard. The losers will be meeting at Noble. Girls on Thursday, guys on Friday, area championships, or if needed, those games will be on Saturday if you win that first round game in the runner-up bracket and then move on and have to play again. So still a lot to be decided, but tonight we've got what should be an outstanding game. U.S. Grant, a team that likes to get up and down the floor. They just got 5 guys out there at a time that want to go play basketball. Mustang, they've got the same thing. They've got athletes up and down the lineup. They can get up and down the floor. They can fill it up from the outside. They can attack the rim, or they can slow it down and play great offense systematically, fundamentally as well. Really excited to see what transpires in this one. We know a lot about Mustang, 22-4 overall after that win last night. Took first place in their district. U.S. Grant, they come into tonight's game after their win over Norman North, 15-7. And you look at their schedule, and man, there's some games that you're like, wow, they really took care of business in that game. And then they have some other games where you're like, man, they kind of let that one slip away. Watched a lot of their game last night against Norman North. And a young man that really stood out to me, guy that came in off the bench. Keep an eye on number 33, Michael Dixon. Big, strong young man that you look at him and you think, God, he's going to be a dominating post player. He can get out and guard on the perimeter, and he didn't show it last night, but the word is he can step out behind that three-point line and knock some shots down as well. So Mustang definitely going to have their hands full with the starting 5, but then 33, Michael Dixon, coming off the bench will be something that the Broncos will have to keep an eye on. Good news for Mustang. Back in the starting lineup, back to 100%. We will see the return of number 24, the super talented sophomore, Mr. Garrett Smith. Garrett in the starting lineup. Had a little bit of an injury in a regular season game against Edmond North. Coach Jackson held him out against Carl Albert in the regular season finale. He did not play last night against UConn, but he is rested and ready to go. Watching him during warm-ups, He looks like he is chomping at the bit to get back out there. Well, just about ready to get things started. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and all of tonight's action in this regional final championship. Mustang and U.S. Grant coming up next. At Next Level Flooring, we take your sports floor to the next level. Find Next Level Flooring on Facebook and Twitter at Next Level Floor 1. Contact True Solutions for all your commercial cleaning needs. Proud to provide your business with the highest quality standards for cleaning solutions designed to fit your specific needs. Contact them today at 405-432-5028. True Solutions. We have a true solution for you.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. The Rivera say it's not even raining at their house.
Aren't they like 2 blocks away? It is coming down out here.
It really is.
That was cheese.
Yes, it was.
Keep walking, Marge.
I bet this is a microstorm.
What's a microstorm?
I don't actually know.
At Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, we're committed to providing exceptional oral care tailored to your unique needs. From wisdom tooth removal to gum grafting or even complex jaw surgery, our experienced team is here to ensure you receive the highest standard of care.
With our specialized approach, you can guarantee quick healing and long-lasting results.
Our state-of-the-art technology and minimally invasive techniques are designed to make your experience as comfortable as possible.
We understand that oral surgery can be intimidating, but our state-of-the-art facility and minimally invasive surgical techniques are designed to make your experience both safe and comfortable.
Whether you're in our office for wisdom teeth, jaw surgery, a dental implant, or a gum graft, you can be sure that our team is going to take really good care of you.
OU Health's ER and Urgent Care is now open with 2 convenient locations in both South Oklahoma City and Yukon. You get the convenience of an urgent care and all the expertise of an ER under one roof, and you only pay for the level of care you need. To learn more, visit www.ouhealth.com/oneroof. In-network with most major insurance providers, including Medicare and Medicaid.
It's good to see you again, Paige.
Always good to see you as well. Joe Cooper Ford has become Oklahoma's leader in giving more money for trades. That's why we outsell our competition 2-1. And remember, we'll beat any competitor's price by $500 or we'll give you $10,000. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
In Bethany, see Shelter Agent Aaron Ruiz.
As a stylist, I know it can be hard to find time for a haircut. With the Great Clips app, you can put your name on the list from anywhere and head to the salon when it's time for your cut. A great haircut plus more time for what you love. That's Great Clips.
Back here at the Mustang High School Event Center, starting lineups for the home team, your Mustang Broncos being introduced. Starting lineups brought to you by Shelter Insurance and agent Aaron Ruiz. Contact Aaron Ruiz and Kevin Edwards right here in Mustang. Quality insurance, low rates, Shelter Insurance. Starting 5 for head coach Brandon Jackson and the Mustang Broncos tonight. At guard, a senior, number 1, Andrew Reynolds. At guard, sophomore, number 2, Sion Wilborn. At guard, a junior, number 4, Marquell Robinson. At guard, a junior, number 5, Gabriel Osborne Jr. And then at forward, a sophomore back in the starting lineup. So good to see him there, number 24, Garrett Smith. That'll be the starting 5 for your Mustang Broncos. Mustang in the home whites with the black trim, black numbers with red outline, and block Broncos across the chest. The Generals in their road blacks with red trim, red numbers with the gray outline, and just a cool look to the top. The block USG across the top. And as I look, it's the same uniform that Mustang is wearing, just the reverse pattern. Both of them with the Jumpman uniforms, and you can tell by the piping down the sides and everything. It was the same uniform, just the reverse, basically the reverse color palette. So looking forward to this one. Everybody is in the house. The head coach of the Bronco football team, head coach Lee Blankenship, walked by, gave me a fist bump, as he always does when he is in the house. So, and we are underway. Opening tip controlled by Grant. U.S. Grant and the Generals head coach Arthur Brewer. They'll start this way. A junior number 2, Traydon Hankin. Sophomore number 3, Tice Murchison. Junior number 4, Traylon Hunt. As you see, Quell take it away, goes to the rim, fouled, and Smith goes up, flushes, but whistle had already been blown. So a junior number 4, Traylon Hunt, a junior number 5, Marcus Lee, and then junior number 11, Gerald Jackson. Hankins, Murchison, Hunt, Lee, and Jackson, the starting 5 for the Generals tonight. Quell gets the first one to go. The event center goes eerily quiet. Is that one a little bit hard off the back of the rim, up high for the rebound, number 5, Marcus Lee. Lee, a guy, great distributor in what I watched of U.S. Grant's game against Norman North last night. Drive in, shot missed, but coming out of nowhere was Hunt to steal that rebound. Shot missed. Smith up for the rebound. In to challenge him was Lee. Gabe has it on the outside. Gabe sporting the headband here tonight. Makes it a little bit easier to pick him out. And right down into the land of giants goes Sion Wilborn, and he challenges Murchison, goes right up and scores. And that 3-ball rattles in for Marcus Lee. He ties it up with one shot. And Lee looks like a determined young man. Reynolds rises, fires, and it falls. Bang. Andrew Reynolds answers right back with his first 3 Apple Tears three-pointer of the night. And Andrew's got some people watching online, a sister out in California, a sister up in Tulsa, and I know they're happy to see that one go in. When he gets cooking early, watch out. That one just off the mark. Andrew has been a huge addition to this lineup all season long. A young man that can just absolutely make it rain from outside. He can fill it up from long range and in a hurry. We have seen that a number of times, and it's always good when you see the first one go down. A couple minutes gone by. A little jumper along the baseline. Rebound. A couple Broncos fighting for it. Quell and Smith both tipping it around. And unfortunately, it landed right in the hands of Gerald Jackson. Reynolds, corner 3, got it! Another 3 Apple Tears three-pointer. Andrew Reynolds has found a hot spot in that deep corner. And he's got a pair, and it's a 9-5 game. Looked like he was going to dish. Everybody trailed off. Hankins put up one from the free throw line. It wouldn't fall. Osborne right into the lane, reverse layup. Took a number of smacks along the way, and Reynolds absolutely selling out to try to get that one. So it looked like an old-fashioned Pete Rose head-first slide into home plate. Quick 3 off the inbound pass, and it drops through Gerald Jackson. So 3-point shots falling all the way around early in this one. 3 minutes gone, 1-point lead for Mustang. Smith down along the baseline, whips it over. Quell has to climb the ladder. He'll put up a 3, rims out, nobody back but Generals to rebound it. And then a reach-around foul by Marquell as he knocks it away from Murchison. Robinson picks up his first, team's first. Lee has it. He is quick off the bounce, and he'll go right into his shot, and it falls. A pair of threes for Marcus Lee. And the Generals have their first lead of the game. Osborne will step in, and he'll knock down a three-pointer. So he says, anything you can do, I can do better. So his first basket, and that pushes Mustang back up by one. Early stages, just about the halfway point of quarter number one. Sion and Smith there, but able to get it high off the window was Lee. And then he's got some words for Wilborn as they come back down the floor. Corner three, little bit short. And you are playing with fire if you're going to let Andrews spot up down there. Smith alters that one away, and alters that shot, and then comes away with it. And Sion, one bounce, three won't go. And a one-and-done opportunity, so back and forth. Both of these teams not afraid to get up and down. Lee has it again. He works off a screen, and his floater goes. And the hot hand for the Generals with 8 in the first quarter so far is Marcus Lee. Sion behind the back. And that one a little bit wild off the glass. Lee off and running. He'll stop and pop a long three. This one a brick off the back of the rim. So a heat check doesn't go. And Marquell is going to slow the pace just a little bit until he gets to half court. Now he's going to attack, lob it up, and Smith finishes with the big flush. So knew that was coming. Marquell got deep. Defense came to him. Garrett had free run along the baseline, and he finished it off. And then losing his balance, going to the floor and absolutely getting bailed out was Hankins. Gabe picks up his first. Hankins, I'm watching it back. Hankins just trying to turn the corner, and his feet just go out from under him. Yeah, that's just an unfortunate call on Gabe. And in for the first time is number 33, Michael Dixon, that I talked about, and he went right to the rim. Athletic young man. Gabe goes down, forces it up, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. So Gabe draws a foul on his dribble penetration. So second on Marcus Lee. That might be something to keep an eye on. 2:22 in the first, and Lee has picked up his second foul, and he's continuing to bark at the official on the sideline. Reynolds will check out for Mustang. Number 3, Jaden Johnson, in for the first time tonight. And Marcus Lee given a lot of leeway in his discussion with the official about the fact that he did not foul anybody. Sion on him. Ball loose on the floor. Johnson comes up with it. Right to the rim. Won't go. Marquell with the rebound. Hands it off to Sion, and he drops it in off the glass. Great hustle all the way around. Forced the issue up top. Did not give up on the loose ball. And then the second chance opportunity puts Mustang back on top now by 2. That one off the mark from Lee, and Garrett Smith making up for lost time as he was out for a little while. He is doing big work on the glass, has the one emphatic finish. So he looks to be right back to where he was when we last saw him up at Edmond Memorial. when he got cheap shotted, went down in what looked like could have been a bad situation, but turned out to not be really much of an issue. Free throw for Robinson was good. Second one rattles in as well. He's got 3. Minute and a half to play in the first quarter. Murchison with it up top, gives it to Dixon. Garrett's on him. Scion on Hankins, and then trying to cut along the baseline was 11. Jackson, pass off the mark, goes out of bounds. Gabe's going to bring it up. Jackson will guard him. Now he'll give it to Scion, and everybody will retreat back. General's going to match up man-to-man. Scion in and out, hesitation, kick it out, 3 ball, a little bit strong. And then Scion challenging on the rebound and just a little bit out of balance. So picks up his first, team's third. Under a minute to go, 49 seconds to play in the first quarter, and there has been already a ball game's worth of action. Shot blocked. Osborne elevated and knocked that one away. Now Johnson has it. He came in and immediately made an impact defensively. And now he'll go to the line and believe they're going to get that one on Dixon. We'll wait and see. Yep, Dixon picks up his first. So Johnson continues to be aggressive when the opportunity presents itself, and he'll go to the free throw line. Free throw good. Trelavius Hankins checking in for U.S. Grant. Second free throw coming up. Lee goes to the bench with those 2 fouls that he picked up. Coaches rolled the dice, let him stay out there. Johnson's free throw off the mark, and then a whistle and a foul. Or nope, sorry, lane violation. Thought maybe there was a foul. Looked like somebody kind of reached out and grabbed Gabe. But so Jaden will get another opportunity. And he cashes it in. 29 seconds in the first. Mustang, we were tied at 13, and now it's 21-5. And what in the world am I watching? That's just, go back and watch it again. Don't want to speak too soon, but look like as Jackson goes to try to make the turn, he just throws his head back and draws a foul that looked like it was in the Thunder Nuggets game last night, if you watched that mess of officiating. Nice job defensively outside. Dixon spins into the lane, throws it up, won't go, but Garrett is fouled. And that young man showed his athleticism and his footwork. So Dixon at the line. That's the first on Garrett, team's 5th. 10 seconds left in the quarter. First free throw is good. So many of these guys familiar with one another through the AAU and league club ball ranks. Andrew Reynolds and Dixon have played against each other a number of times. Osborne has it, loses it, able to get it, and then just too much dribbling, throw it up, and just off the mark, buzzer sounds, and at the end of one, Mustang on top by 4 over Grant.
At Pub W, when we say celebrate the good, we mean celebrate the good. And good things come in pairs. Fried chicken and a nice cold beer, classic good. Avocado toast and a mimosa, you guessed it, good. Or pigs in a blanket with your little pigs in a blanket. Good food, good drink, good people. Celebrate the good at Pub W.
Can I get you another beer?
Hey Bronco fans, this is Larry Andrews with 777 Roofing and Construction. We're proud supporters of the Mustang Broncos. Go Broncos!
Well, the second quarter is going to have to be something if it wants to top the first. You know, for Mustang, 6 points for Andrew Reynolds, 2 for Jaden Johnson, 3 for Marquell Robinson. Osborne has 4 and Garrett Smith has 2. That's the 5 that will be back out on the floor to start the second quarter. And so 6-2, 3-4-2, pretty balanced scoring here in this one, and that's what you're going to need. Not just tonight, but down the stretch. You might have one guy go off for a big night, but you're going to need a whole team of contributors. Osborne has it. He sends it back up top to Robinson. Kick it out, 3, got it. Gabe Osborne Jr. with the 3. So another 3 Apple Tears three-pointer. 3 Apple Tears located at 1701 South Mustang Road is Mustang's Bakery for homemade pies, caramel apples, cookies, and more. And that one somehow just crawled up on the fast break. And Dixon was back. And you're not going to fault Johnson for trying. Johnson, a strong young man. Not sure. I'm not trying to take anything away from Johnson. Yeah, Dixon was set, but he knew he was going to the deck. Not trying to take any away from Johnson, but I think it would need a lot more than that to knock Dixon down the way he did. Push off up top. Ball bounces around and just kind of throwing it up, and Garrett gathers it in. And a jump ball, possession arrow is going to stay with Grant. So Garrett doing a great job on the glass. And as soon as he gets the basketball, he is just swarmed. So 6 rebounds there for Garrett. Full timeout taken. A Jay Willis Auto Body timeout will step aside.
The race is on. Classic Chevrolet OKC. End of the year savings on all new Chevys. Conquer that weekend project in a new Colorado. $5,000 in total savings. Load up the family and hit the highway in a new 2026 Chevy Traverse. Perfect for these Oklahoma open roads. $3,000 in total savings.
Back with you here in Mustang. First quarter stats just delivered by Domino's. Mustang shooting 43%. U.S. Grant 33%. 3 of 7 from outside for the Generals, 3 of 8 for Mustang. Grant perfect from the line, 2 of 2. Mustang 6 of 8, earned 8 hard-fought trips to the free throw line. So it was 21-17 at the end of 1. Dixon gets that one and then just allowed to muscle his way. Use that off arm to push Smith out of the way. Kind of like what we saw in our earlier game today on the girls' side between Mustang and Piedmont. So tough, hard, physical defense. Gavin Milligan in for Mustang. Johnson gets it back out to Robinson. Robinson looks to go, and he's hit from behind. So Hankins picks up his first and the team's first. So you've got Reynolds, Johnson, Robinson, Milligan, and Smith for Mustang to start the second. Milligan will put up a corner three, just a little bit off the mark, and nobody back for Mustang to rebound. And Wilborn takes it away, almost wound up in Scion's lap, is what I was going to say, on the sideline, but stepped on the sideline before he could get rid of it. He read that one and timed it perfectly. Marcus Lee is coming back in. Dixon will come out. Osborne back in for Mustang. Also checking in for Grant, number 10, as Johnson takes it away, trying to get it, and then just absolutely getting mauled by Murchison over him as he's trying to get rid of it. And then Mustang grabs it, but laying on the sideline. And ball's knocked away. And again, Lee barking at the official about no foul called on Osborne right there. So back to the substitutions. Checking in for Grant was number 10. He's not on the roster that we were given to start. Nice job by Reynolds on the rebound. Milligan lays it up and in. Great transition basketball. Osborne with the beautiful Bison Law assist. Bison Law Firm, the official sponsor of all Bronco assists, and here to assist you with all your legal needs. Milligan swats that one away from Murchison. Murchison has it, lobs it up, and that one just rattled out. So Gabe was right there for the big finish. And then Johnson takes it away. Up to Gabe, over to Quell. Misses the first one, but just padding his stats, the rebound and the putback. And it's a 7-point lead here for Mustang. Back-to-back crazy transition baskets. Just getting out and getting after it. And driving in, throwing himself to the floor once again is Lee, and that'll go on Osborne. He'll pick up his second, team's second. Reynolds, Robinson, Osborne, Milligan, Johnson out there for Mustang. And Robinson picks up his second foul. As they say, he pushed and shot off the side of the backboard. Wild shot by Lee. Milligan goes to the rim, lays it up. Just kind of put the ball on his hip. And Johnson puts his head down. Got into and I'm watching right now. I'm keeping my eye on Jaden Johnson. So everybody just kind of keeps going after him. So Jaden is, and Quell is going to pick up a foul, trying to come around at Dixon. So his third and the team's fourth. And that's a tough one as we watch on the replay. Marquell does have the left arm, but Dixon is pushing him off with the other one. So that's just two guys battling. Drive down the lane, high off the glass, and it goes. Basket for Jackson. Osborne guarded by Dennis in the backcourt, and I did not get the young man's last name. His first and the team's second. Again, he's the young man that's not on the roster that was given to production. Lee and Johnson. Johnson gives it to Reynolds. And one opportunity as Dixon shoves Osborne. And I'm sorry, you don't want to poke that bear. I don't care how big you are. Dixon just kind of stands over him for a second. The lead is 11 here for Mustang. And give the Broncos credit, just staying level-headed, cool-headed, continuing to fight. Free throw, good. Gabe's into double figures with 10. Lee for Grant has 10 as well. Shot comes up short, but it wound up in the lap of Dixon. And he got the easy putback. Johnson outside, Lee right there with him. Johnson drives, goes to the rim, lays it up and in. Went right into the chest of Dixon. Dixon will bring it up. Kick it back out. Gabe guarding outside. I think it's Dennis James. Every time it's just the noise in the event center makes it a little bit hard to hear. Johnson will drive in, and that's going to be 3 now on Lee. Picks up his 3rd and the team's 4th, so great job there by Jaden Johnson to force the issue. And Marcus Lee will check out. And Mustang is going to take a timeout. The lead is 10, 2:47 to play in the second. We'll be back with more right after this.
Before Orange Theory, I was tired, depressed, and not the mother I wanted to be. But look at me now. I burned fat, built muscle, and eventually I found myself again. Not to brag, but this girl is it. Book a free class at orangetheory.com.
Yep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, state wrestling is also going on over at the OG&E Coliseum at the State Fairgrounds right now. And Mustang with some guys still involved in that. And some good news for Bronco wrestling at the state championships. At 113 pounds, Mustang's Easton Pierce is a state runner-up. So congratulations to Easton. And then also Van Smith at 126 pounds. He will be the state runner-up at 126 pounds. So Coach Delk and the guys taking care of business today. A couple state runners-up, and still everything's still going on. So maybe some more good news as the night goes on. We'll be sure and pass that along if we get it. So Assistant Athletic Director Greg Oliver over at State Wrestling sending that information to us. Osborne, quick pass to the corner. Great play design. Shot just wouldn't fall. Getting down low, reverse layup, crazy shot by Aaron Brewer. Just kind of flipping that one back up over his head. And it goes in. Tipped out. Gabe has it. Reynolds long three. Got it! Absolutely buried that one. And the lead back to 11, 40-29, under 2 to play in the half. Baseline jumper comes up short, and Milligan will be whistled for the foul. So his first, team's 5th. It was a shooting foul, so Generals would be going to the line regardless. Hankins will go to the line shooting 2. Hankins' first one. Milligan will go out. Sion Wilborn will check back in. Second one off the mark. Garrett gobbles up another rebound, probably getting close to double-digit rebounds here in the first quarter. He had 6 at the start of the second, so we'll check on that when we get the official first-half stats delivered by Domino's during the Oklahoma Farm Bureau insurance agent J.J. Winters halftime. Scion has it over to Reynolds. Long three. Won't go. Had a good look at it. So under a minute and a half, 10 points on the high side for Mustang. Down in the corner it goes. Hankins with it. He'll drive in, bump off of Scion. Gabe tries to knock it away, but now it comes back out to Murchison. And then 3-ball up, off the mark, and Osborne skies for that rebound. Johnson will bring it up. Tried to get it to Wilborn in the corner, but reaching his arms out was Tice Murchison. Knocking it away. So under a minute to go. Mustang with the basketball, possession arrow in their favor as well. Both teams will be shooting free throws. Reynolds corner three, just drifted ever so slightly to his right. High off the glass, won't go, ball's loose. Reynolds comes up with it. Long outlet pass to Johnson. He'll sidestep, and he's hammered across the arm. So nice job with the little Euro step to try to get around Brewer. And then chopping down on Johnson was number 2, Traydon Hankins. So Jaden will go back to the free throw line. Strong on that one. Scion's going to check out. Milligan will come back in. So you've got Reynolds, Johnson, Osborne, Milligan, and Smith. The final 30 seconds of the first half. Free throw good. Johnson with 5. Marcus Lee, number 5 for the Generals, had to go to the bench midway or so through the second half as he picked up his 3rd foul, and he was really the motor that was making things go for the Generals. Garrett with a huge rebound. Reynolds has it. Drives, reverse layup. He can do it outside. He can do it inside. And then Osborne able to steal it away, but does go out of bounds. So with 1.3, and Gabe was on his horse to get over there and slow down what looked like was going to be a huge fast break opportunity for the Generals. So 1.3. Long three, no good. And we have had a whale of a ball game here, and we've only played half of it. This is the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Agent J.J. Winters halftime show. Welcome back up top, everybody. But J.J. Winters, your local Oklahoma Farm Bureau agent, reminds you that life is full of unpredictable turns. So while you're cheering on the Broncos, let Oklahoma Farm Bureau manage your uncertainties. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans. Well, we have had an incredible game here in this regional championship. And this is only the regional championships. It only gets better as you go on from here. But thought this was going to be a high-flying affair, and that's exactly what it's been. Two teams that can get up and down the floor and make some things happen. Mustang kind of locked it up a little bit defensively there down the stretch and was able to get some things to go, and they will take a 13-point lead into halftime. We'll take a halftime timeout. When we come back, we'll have all the first half stats and the second half action right after this.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Drew Vincent in Mustang today.
Swadley's is serving up Oklahoma's favorite barbecue without ever leaving your car. That hot, tender, smoky goodness is ready for you to pick up in our drive-thru or convenient curbside service.
Hey, put it in the front seat, please.
We'll even serve your self-driving car.
Thank you.
So come on, we're Swadley's world-famous barbecue, family-owned and operated.
Even though our name has changed to Bank 7, the same friendly faces are here continuing to serve our community. We hope you'll come see us soon.
Juice It Up serves a variety of handcrafted smoothies, acai bowls, and raw juices all made to order. Come enjoy fan favorites like our acai berry bowl or our protein-infused zone smoothie. Juice It Up is located at Old World Plaza on Mustang Road. Visit us today and live life juiced.
The Bridge is a church where change takes place. Rather than being a building where people far from God are met with shame, guilt, and condemnation, Jesus leads us to be a family that extends his grace, mercy, and forgiveness to everyone. No matter what you've been through or what questions you might have, we want you to be a part of the family.
Next Level Flooring is the official title sponsor for all Mustang Bronco basketball live streams. At Next Level Flooring, we take your sports floor to the next level.
Hey, this is Cole, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Pretzel Cheddar Club is the spicy filet with the pretzel bun. You get a new flavor with a new texture. It's toasted on the outside, but the inside is soft, and then you hit the spicy chicken filet, and it's like, whoa.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
At Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, we're committed to providing exceptional oral care tailored to your unique needs. From wisdom tooth removal to gum grafting or even complex jaw surgery, our experienced team is here to ensure you receive the highest standard of care.
With our specialized approach, you can guarantee quick healing and long-lasting results.
Our state-of-the-art technology and minimally invasive techniques are designed to make your experience as comfortable as possible.
We understand that oral surgery can be intimidating, but our state-of-the-art facility and minimally invasive surgical techniques are designed to make your experience both safe and comfortable.
Whether you're in our office for wisdom teeth, jaw surgery, a dental implant, or a gum graft, you can be sure that our team is going to take really good care of you.
OU Health's ER and Urgent Care is now open with 2 convenient locations in both South Oklahoma City and Yukon. You get the convenience of an urgent care and all the expertise of an ER under one roof, and you only pay for the level of care you need. To learn more, visit www.ouhealth.com/oneroof. In network with most major insurance providers, including Medicare and Medicaid.
Here at Joe Cooper Ford, we have a wide selection of Ford trucks and SUVs to choose from. Plus, we'll give you more for your trade-in just to get you in that new Ford truck. And remember, we'll beat any competitor's price on a new Ford by $500, or we'll give you $10,000. Who loves Yokohama?
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle. Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
In Bethany, see Shelter Agent Aaron Ruiz.
As a stylist, I know it can be hard to find time for a haircut. With the Great Clips app, you can put your name on the list from anywhere and head to the salon when it's time for your cut. A great haircut plus more time for what you love. That's Great Clips.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Coach Brandon Jackson of the Mustang Broncos. I hope you're enjoying tonight's game. All season long, you can watch our basketball games here online thanks to our advertising partners. Contact our athletic department and find out how you can help us continue to show games online so you guys can watch us play. Thank you.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Life is filled with so many moments worth smiling about, and you deserve to smile with confidence at every occasion. At Dental Depot, we're committed to helping you achieve a healthy, beautiful smile at every life stage. With over 40 years of client and community care, Dental Depot is proud to be Oklahoma's choice for high-quality, patient-focused general dentistry and orthodontics. Dental Depot, for every stage of your smile.
Together we, y'all! Hey, what's up, Mustang? I want to personally invite you to one of our 4 services at Together We Church. You can check it out at either 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 11 a.m., or 12:30 p.m. every Sunday. We would love to have you and your family there.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Agent J.J. Winters halftime show. First half stats delivered by Domino's, and Mustang 15 of 30 from the field for 50% shooting. 5 of 15 from outside, 33% on threes, and then 8 of 11 you can see there on free throws. So they did earn 11 trips to the free throw line, took advantage of getting there. Turnovers, 4 for Mustang. Broncos forced 6 general turnovers. Andrew Reynolds leading the way with 11 points. He got hot early and then hit another one late in the first half. Garrett Smith, 8 rebounds. So it seemed like he had about a dozen in a pretty quick stretch right there, but he'll probably put another double-double up once again here tonight. Marquell Robinson, quick hands, quick feet, leading to 3 steals. So some stats, too, as well, some scoring factors. Points in the paint, Mustangs favor 20-14. Points off turnovers, 2 for Grant, 1 for Mustang. So there wasn't a lot of turnovers, not an opportunity for a lot of points off turnovers. But then second chance points for Mustang, 7, only 2 for the Generals. And a lot of that is because of rebounding. Rebounding tied at 20 apiece. So both teams doing work on the glass as we look through some more of just the first half stats. Stop by Domino's, try their mix and match $6.99 special or their specialty $9.99 mix and match special at Domino's. And it was an entertaining first half. You look up and Mustang's up 13, but it feels like a 1 or 2 point game. Extremely physical, extremely athletic, extremely quick-paced game here in the first half. And both teams were in and out of the locker room pretty quickly. Got right back out onto the floor, started getting some shots up to get warmed up, and we're here under a minute to go until halftime, or until the end of halftime. So we'll take one more real quick timeout. Be back with all the second half action. This is the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance halftime.
Hi guys, come see us in Luigi's Bistro in Yukon.
2101 Westbury Drive. Best family.
One half of basketball here to go in Mustang for a regional championship. Neither one of these teams will be going home tonight in terms of season over. It's just you win, you're 1 win away. You lose, well, you've got to go through that runner-up bracket to get back into apologies there. We had some people wanting to hang out and put up some not so nice signs behind the camera, and then wasn't exactly sure what was being said, so we had to usher some people along. But as we were saying, yeah, you lose this one, and you find yourself in that runners-up bracket. You've got to win that one, and then you will play the loser from that winner's bracket game. So still a lot of basketball, still a lot of opportunities. That one off the mark, and then losing it was Lee on the dribble, and Osborne goes right to the rim and puts it up and in. Again, it takes a lot of contact. So Mustang turned it over but got it right back, and were able to get the ball in the basket. Looking over real quickly, both teams back to their original starting lineups. Lee got that one to go. He's got 12. He and Osborne with game-high honors at 12. Gabe drives in, fights hard, knocked to the floor. Free throws coming up for number 5. Foul is going to be on Hunt. First free throw is good. Osborne, second one up, and it rolls in as well. So Gabe now with 14. Hankins brings it up. Gabe on him. Hankins drives, pull-up jumper, a little bit strong, won't go. Gabe with a big rebound. He'll push quick. And that's just, I'm just going to say, that's poor officiating. As Lee runs, Gabe is allowed to move down the floor. Gabe is dribbling, coming up, and Lee just runs right up beside him and then jumps in front of him. Yeah, he can defend, but he can't just push and shove Gabe, however he wants. So an absolute brick off the back of the rim. Lee with a poor decision. So that was Gabe's third foul. Sion has it. Tried to lob that one down to Smith. It was a little bit off. It was a little bit just out of sorts from the start. So Hankins has it. He'll guard. And that's, yeah. And Gabe has 3. He can't be too aggressive. But there again, Hankins allowed to just, throw his shoulder into Gabe to create space. Nothing different than what happened just a moment ago. And Gabe was whistled for the foul offensively. Reynolds turnaround jumper won't go. Smith there goes back up, and he's fouled. And that'll be on Hunt. Hunt will pick up his first. Smith's first free throw is good. Second one comes up a little bit short. Lee with the rebound. And he'll race into the front court. Scoop shot won't go. Rebound tipped around. And they'll say last touched by Mustang. Off the inbound pass. Shot was missed. Osborne got the rebound. Hunt got a piggyback ride, no foul. Gabe mugged up top. And a jump ball. And possession arrow. Yeah, wrestling's going on over at the OG&E Coliseum. This is the basketball regionals. Lee inbounds. Hankins will toss it over, back and forth up top. Now they send it around. Long 3. Brick off the front of the rim, but long shot, long rebound. First shot was missed by Murchison. And then stripped as he went up was Hankins. Lost it. I believe it was Osborne that got a hand on it. Inbound way up top. Lee has it. And that one rolls around and in. 9 points now for Jackson. Mustang still on top by 12, 48-36. 4:45 to play in the third. Gabe's going to back it out, and he'll be content to just stand there and dribble it away. And we've seen Mustang do this a lot, just spread it out, and it creates some passing lanes, some driving lanes, some opportunity Marquell looks for the count, and he does just that. Drives right to the rim, turns the corner, and gets past everybody. And you've got to spread them out. You've got to account for everybody on the floor, and Marquell can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim. That one fumbled away off the hands of Murchison. So turnover, Grant giving Mustang the basketball right back. The official holding on to the basketball for quite a long time. That allows Dixon to check back in. Having a seat will be Jackson. Still holding on to the basketball. Giving the Generals forever to decide what they want to do. Scion right down the floor, puts it up. He's smacked in the face. Foul's going to be on Murchison, his second. Scion wisely tried to put it up, seeing if maybe he could draw the shooting foul, but they'll say it was on the floor. That's the third on Grant here in the quarter. Reynolds, corner three. He was chased, and he'll go right to the rim, and he's knocked to the deck. And another one going to be on Hunt, his second, team's fourth, and Reynolds will go to the free throw line. That one up and in. Second one a little bit short. So a 15-point lead for Mustang, just under 4 minutes to go in the third. Dixon muscling his way in, and Smith doing everything he can, staying straight up, but the official down low is calling a block. Yeah, so Smith, again, not sure what else Garrett can do defensively. If they're going to let Dixon just bang and bang and bang, you got to give the defender an opportunity to hold his ground. Garrett did a great job to stay straight up. And then Scion giving chase. It was knocked away by Hunt. So Mustang will be inbounding right down in a tough spot, right down there in the corner. So, but not much resistance. And then Osborne is fouled, and Dixon is in his face. And now Marquell has words to say, so cooler heads are prevailing. And Grant had two players come off the bench. Yeah, Grant had 10 and 11 come up off the bench out onto the floor, but it was way behind the officials. None of them saw it. So the officials are going to get together and talk about this. But we've got the replay of the initial foul, because understand exactly what they're trying to do. The player from Grant is trying to get Gabe to pick up his fourth foul, maybe trying to get him to push off. And then the contact between the two of them, and then at the very end of it, Gabe does give him a little push after the foul, and then Dixon immediately comes up, gets into Gabe's grill. And then there's just a lot of, as we're watching it, just a lot of barking and posturing. Dixon gets pulled back once by the officials, and then he goes. Yeah, it's just a lot of barking and flexing, and standing around. But the thing that you can't see off the screen is 2 Grant players made their way almost to half court. So, yeah, there you can see it actually coming in. 10 comes all the way off the bench onto the floor. So he, yeah, so we're getting the, so the original foul is on Murchison. He'll pick up the original foul, and then there were double technicals issued, 1 to Osborne and 1 to Dixon. So that will be Gabe's 4th foul. Dixon will pick up his 3rd. That was the 5th team foul. So Gabe will be shooting the free throws on the, well, no, I think that would be the, sorry, take that was only the, yeah, so Gabe will shoot the fouls, and then Gabe's at the free throw line, and Hankins walks right over to Gabe and starts having words. So we're still kind of trying to sort through all of this. So Osborne should be awarded 2 free throws because of the foul. That put Grant over the foul limit. And then the double technical, I believe, will go to the possession arrow. Possession arrow is in favor of Mustang. So we'll wait and see. So, yeah, so Gabe's shooting 2. That one comes up a little bit short. Gabe gets it. Second one up on the way is good. And and then as I go back and look at it and kind of process, the double technicals, they don't just cancel out, but then it just goes back to normal. So possession to the Generals. Lee has it. Scion on him. Scion gets past the Dixon screen, able to stay right there with Lee. Now driving in, won't go. But everybody from Mustang was fighting for the rebounds, and Johnson went to the floor, and that let Grant get the easy one and put it back up and in. Scion's shot was blocked, but Garrett there to track it down. And that's going to be over and back. Garrett's pass just a little bit off the mark. Again, everything just a little bit out of sorts here after all that. So, but still a 13-point advantage for Mustang. Everybody just needs to take a deep breath, calm down. Dixon muscles his way in. Garrett, again, did everything that he could. Stood his ground, stood tall. If you play it any tougher than that, apparently you're going to get whistled for a foul, because that's what happened earlier. Scion drives, count it, and one opportunity. Right in the mug of Hunt. Hunt did everything he could to try to keep him from getting the shot off, but Scion said, nope, this one's going down. And he will pick up his 3rd. Hunt does. Scion will go to the free throw line. He's got 6. So, and one opportunity. And it goes. Lead back up now at 14. Under 3 to play. Murchison with it. Drives in, and Garrett swats that one away. So Murchison just kind of lobbed that one up there and put it on a tee for Garrett. And that just a blocking foul where you allow the shooter to jump into the defender. We'll go back. I'm going to watch it again. There was contact. Quell was there. So now he's got 4 fouls. So he's got 4. Osborne has 4. Scion high off the glass, won't go. Fighting for the rebound. Jump ball is the call. That's a quick whistle on the jump ball. So if anything, I thought it should have been a walk or travel as Hankins had it. Didn't know if it ever really got tied up, and then he went down to the floor, lost his footing. But Mustang will take the possession. Scion gets it right back from Smith. Drives in, bumped, floater, won't go. Garrett tips it up, second chance. Got it. Garrett Smith, big work down low. He's got 5, lead at 14, and then able to maintain his dribble. And Garrett just begging and pleading, what am I supposed to do? I'm straight up. His 3rd and the team's 5th, so some foul trouble for Mustang. As you've got Robinson on the floor with 4. Smith now has 3. Osborne on the bench with 4. And it was missed, stepping on the sideline, out of bounds. So that'll give it back to Mustang, and Milligan is going to check in. Quell will come out. Yeah, Quell out, Milligan in. So Reynolds, Wilborn, Johnson, Milligan, and Smith for Mustang. Just under 2 to play in the 3rd. Smith outside. Now Johnson back with it up top. And just loses it. And Johnson with the foul as he lost the handle on it. He'll pick up his 2nd. And Hankins will go to the free throw line. So Hankins looking to cut a little bit off the lead. First one doinks off the back of the rim. Second one upcoming. That one is good. He's got 6 points now. Scion has it. Hunt will come out and guard him. Reynolds, Milligan. Gavin gives it back to Scion, and Scion had it knocked away. So another turnover. Mustang being pretty careless with the basketball. And Smith will erase that shot. And they're going to say after Smith blocked it. And then the officials are going to get together and talk about it. One official says after the shot blocked it, as they went to chase it down, that it was touched. But then the official farthest away from the play comes in, and they get together and talk about it, and they'll say Grant basketball. Dixon gets the inbound. Spins in, and the shot falls in. And it's now a 9-point game with under a minute. Scion drives in, and he's going to be fouled. He put his head down, tried to make something happen. Murchison will pick up his 4th. So Murchison with 4. Hunt for Grant. So they want to wipe. So they want to wipe the basketball off. Got some moisture, perspiration, something on it. So they wipe it off, give everybody a chance to catch their breath. This has been a whale of a game. Mustang was up by 14 at one point. The lead now down to 9. Sion looking to push it back to double figures, and he does that. Calmly knocks that one down. A little bit less than a minute to play in the third. Yeah, we've still got a whole nother quarter to play. Driving in way high off the glass. And a whistle and a foul. And again, the official farthest away from it with all 10 players between him and the action. It calls the foul. And it's free throw rolls in, so 15 points now for Lee. That one's a brick. Milligan gets it. Johnson has the rebound for the outlet. And Mustang needs to do a little bit better job handling the pressure. Sion drives in, sidestep off the glass, won't go. Tipped up and in. I think it was Smith that got that one. He's got 7 now. 22 seconds. Lee way outside with it. Now to Dixon down low. Won't go. Drew with the rebound. Sion with it up to Milligan. And he'll lay it up and in under 10. So back-to-back baskets for Mustang. Inbound pass knocked away by Johnson. 5 seconds to play. Lee has it. Johnson will bump into him, and he banks it in. A wild shot goes, and that's pretty much just been this game. Anything and everything happening. We will head to the News Channel 4 fourth quarter. Mustang on top 10, but a long ways to go.
Join us before the big game at Fiesta Mexicana. Fiesta Mexicana is the best place for authentic Mexican food in Mustang. Located at 230 North Mustang Mall Terrace next to Walmart. Fiesta Mexicana, where every bite is a fiesta.
New crafted flats from Pizza Hut are just $5 each till 5 p.m. Choose from 5 handcrafted recipes you won't want to share.
Mom!
And you don't have to. The new crafted flats, just $5 each till 5 p.m. and available till close, only at Pizza Hut.
Highly competitive, highly physical, highly entertaining here in this one. 62-52 as we start the News Channel 4 fourth quarter. All Bronco fourth quarters brought to you by News Channel 4. Their Oklahoma source for breaking news, streaming live video, traffic, sports, and severe weather coverage. KFOR looking out for you. Robinson and Osborne still on the bench, both with 4 fouls apiece. Follow a jumper rolls in. Sion has it. He'll look to bring it up. Drop it down. Milligan gets it up and in. Nice job. Gavin just kind of waited patiently. Sion got down there and was able to thread the needle and get it to him. Lee gives it over to Dixon. Dixon drives in. And a whistle and a foul. And Garrett is kind of like the rest of us, just absolutely confused. So go back and look at that one. For as much contact as there has been at times in this game, did not look like there was a lot on that one. So we'll get another look at it. Yeah, and Garrett's just straight up, and Dixon goes into him. You've got to give Dixon credit. You know, he's going into Smith. Sion pushed underneath the goal. It went off the bottom of the rim, but a whistle and a foul. And this maybe looks like a case where the officials kind of trying to regain a little bit of control. So that's the 4th on Hunt. Scion back to the free throw line. That one is good. He's got 8. So Hunt will go to the bench with his 4th foul, and Hankins will come back in. Second one a little bit strong. Milligan looked like he got undercut, but he did go up and over the back. So Jackson had him blocked out. So Gavin has now picked up his 3rd. 8-point game. Just a little over 7 minutes to go. Dixon with it. And he gets past a couple guys and puts it in, and it's a 6-point contest. I said it during the True Solutions pregame show. Keep an eye on 33, Michael Dixon. He was the man that kind of was making some things happen for Grant in the first half against Norman North. So second on Jackson. Marquell Robinson and Gabe Osborne will check back in, 4 fouls apiece. So we'll mark that down at the 7-minute mark. 3 ball won't go, and Dixon up high for the rebound. Driving down off the glass, wild shot won't go. Quell with the rebound. Dixon will shadow him. So Quell way outside. Mustang going to spread it out and look to try to find some room to run. Dixon on Robinson, and Robinson gets right past him. Sidestep, he's tripped, and it goes. Thought we had a foul call, but we'll take the basket. 8 points. The lead for Mustang, 2 minutes gone. And great passing. Grant just got everybody spread out, and Dixon found Jackson all alone down low, kind of got lost. Quell drives in, floater goes. Marquell with the soft touch, and he's got to be careful that he doesn't pick it up. And then the long pass goes off the hands of Lee. Lee just fumbled that one away. And Grant wants a timeout. Mustang back up 8, and will have possession after a full J. Willis Auto Body timeout.
Mustang, let's get excited for another winning year here in Mustang, Oklahoma. And to all my Mustang fans, go Broncos.
We're the new 99.7 The Wolf, and we're the only station in OKC that plays genuine, authentic country music from the past as well as today. Oklahoma country is 99.7 The Wolf.
Well, here we are. 5:33 to play. Mustang up 69-61. 4 timeouts for Mustang, 3 for Grant. And you can see the team fouls even at 2 apiece. Foul trouble for Mustang on the floor right now. Robinson and Osborne with 4. Milligan with 3. For Grant, 3 apiece for Lee, number 5 Lee, and 33 Dixon. Mustang will be inbounding. Grant's going to pressure full court. And that one just a little bit too far out of the reach of Scion, so Mustang had gotten the ball, gotten a turnover, and then they give it right back. Dixon at the high post. Milligan with him. Outside, Lee will put up a 3, and that one goes in. A 5-point game. Osborne has it. He's got room to run right down the middle of the floor. Kicks it out. Milligan for 3. Got it! Milligan answers right back. And Mustang wants a quick timeout after a huge answer 3, a 30-second timeout. So we'll go ahead and keep it here as we just came back from a break. That'll give us an opportunity to go back over some things that happened earlier today. Mustang on the ladies' side, another regional championship for them. They won 62-24 over Piedmont, played just absolute lockdown defense in what was a hard-fought physical contest in the girls' game. So Mustang will move on and play Edmond North in the area. Winner of that game will move on to state. Whoever loses that game will have one more opportunity to try to get to that point, but there will be no more room for slip-ups for whoever loses that game. Same situation here. The winner of this one will move on with an opportunity. And off the bench, Hankins knocks down a 3, and it's back to a 5-point game. So back-to-back threes. Kicking in the corner, Milligan for 3. Got it! And Milligan answers back. Another 3 Apple Tears three-pointer for Milligan. He's got back-to-back threes. Hankins comes out. Long 3, clanks off the front of the rim. Long rebound comes back out to him. Lee has it, has to give it up. Hankins drives in, and an offensive foul. Milligan is Mr. Do-It-All right now. Swiss Army knife, offense, defense, and then some, as he stands in there and absorbs the contact on the offensive foul. So he's hit back-to-back threes. And Trelavius Hankins picks up his foul. And then Osborne and Jackson are getting into it. And I was looking down, and if they call it, I believe they just called a double foul. And that's going to be 5. So I'm getting a look at the replay. Yeah, double fouls called. Gabe Osborne and then Gerald Jackson. Jackson has picked up his 3rd, but that'll be Gabe's 5th. And Coach Jackson is trying to get an explanation, as Jackson just went right up to Gabe and gave him a shove. It probably wasn't enough to send him to the floor, but you know, the unfortunate part about that is Gabe had already been involved in a little bit of a dust-up between him and Lee and Dixon. And so that's kind of, maybe in the back of the mind of the officials. So Reynolds will come in. That is a lot, nothing against Andrew Reynolds, but just 2 different players. Osborne, a guy that can get to the rim, and Quell takes over, lays it up and in, pushes the lead back to 10. Anytime you lose an athlete like Osborne, that's tough. That 3 off the mark. Johnson gets the long outlet pass, and he'll bring it back out, gets it to Robinson. A couple of generals get kind of handsy with him on the outside, no call. Scion has it up top. He'll drive, scoop off the glass, won't go, foul, free throws. So 3:29, 10-point lead for Mustang. Gabe Osborne's night is done after a Just a tough fifth foul to swallow. And Scion back at the free throw line for 2 more big free throws coming up. That one is good. One substitution looks like coming back in for Grant. Traylon Hunt will check in. He's got 4 fouls. He's spent some extended time on the bench. So Gabe and Marquell both came back in at about the 7-minute mark with their 4 fouls. Gabe at just under 4 minutes picked up a pretty ticky-tack 5th. Scion calmly knocks down the second free throw and pushes it back to 12. Lee on the outside. Again, just working it to that high post. Dixon drives in. It won't go, but Milligan will pick up the foul, and he's got 4 now. And it's just a case of what do you do? How do you – I don't understand how you're supposed to defend that. Watching it again, Milligan is straight up, and Dixon just puts his shoulder down, goes right into him. And Gavin does a great job to stay straight up. Doesn't dip the hands, doesn't swat at the shot, but just not being allowed to stand his ground as a defender. Dixon's free throw goes. So 10-point game. Reynolds has it. Now he gives it back to Robinson. Robinson guarded outside by Hankins. Now he drives to the rim, lays it in. So Quell has scored 8 straight for Mustang. He's up to 17 outside of some free throws from Scion. And again, Dixon bulls his way in. This time the shot won't go. Scion has the rebound. Spin move, and they're going to call it carry as he was doing everything he could to try and elude Lee. So a turnover with 2:47 will give the ball back. Both teams 3 timeouts. Mustang 4 team fouls. Grant over the limit. And that 3 ball won't go. And yeah, I don't even know why he's shaking his head. Hunt literally had Scion's jersey, tried to keep him from being able to jump, and his night is done. Traylon Hunt fouls out. So 0 points and 5 fouls, but he was out there for a lot of the action. And Grant taking all day. They had the guy at the bench or at the scorer's table. They had Gerald Jackson set to come in. So Scion will go to the free throw line. That one a little bit strong. It looked like it coming off his hands. I think I said Scion at the free throw. Marquell at the free throw line. Marquell's 17 points. Dixon gets another one to go. He's got 20. 20 for him and 21 for Lee for the Generals. To the rim, count it, and 1. That young man has just absolutely taken over the ball game. The junior, number 4, Marquell Robinson, and that'll be the 5th on Jackson. So Jackson with his 11 points, his night will come to an early end. And Marquell will go back to the free throw line, looking to add to his 19 points. And with Osborne fouling out, Marquell Robinson has stepped up and said, "Boys, get on my back. I'm going to carry you home." Free throw rattles in 13-point lead, just a little over 2 minutes to play in the regional game. And this game has been fought like you're playing for a state championship. Drive, kick it in the corner, floater along the baseline, a little teardrop falls in. Quell has it. Now he'll give it over to Scion. And Scion will walk it across the line. Under 2 to play, an 11-point game. Scion drives in, and it's knocked out of his hands. So we're surveying, looking. Scion needs to get it in. Gets it to Quell. Just comes right down the lane. I think surprises everybody with that quick first step. And basically just a handoff from Scion to Robinson, and he drops it in. And now he goes up, knocks it away, tips it to himself, gets it to Johnson. High off the glass. No foul called. But it's a 15-point game, a minute 20 to go. Another takeaway for Robinson. Shot won't go, but Milligan again is going to be saddled with just what is an absolute. They called that on Marquell. And I don't. Unless it was from the back side or as he was trailing, and we'll try to get another look at it up top. But so we're kind of going back and looking at it up top here. So Dixon at the free throw line. And yeah, Quell just kind of jabs it in. And yeah, it was 2 shots. So, and just a lot of confusion as the first free throw by Dixon was missed. Smith just went up and got it, and everybody just kind of stood there. And then the second one goes, and so got ready to play, and then the officials were like, oh, wait, no, it's a 2-shot foul. So Scion with it. He drives in. He's hit. And let's see who they're going to give that one to. Marcus Lee picks up his 4th. Scion will go back to the free throw line. That one is good. 12 points for Scion. Second one coming up. And it's good as well. A 16-point lead, 64 seconds left to play. And you have got to give Mustang all kinds of credit. They have just weathered a storm, stood in there and taken body blow after body blow. I'll go ahead and say it. Some just questionable calls, some things that you just don't understand. And then Johnson is pushed, so Jaden will go to the free throw line. He'll make the slow stroll. And Mustang has put 90 points on the board with 44 seconds left to go. And not sure you can see it from your vantage point, but from ours, a number of General fans are making it for the exits. That one goes. Jaden turns around and nobody back there to dab him up, but he'll toe the line for free throw number 2. Calmly knocks that down. And Mustang found themselves in quite a tussle tonight, and they showed that they can come out and play that kind of game as well. Lee will put up the long three. It won't go. Johnson has it under 30 seconds. He'll get into the lane. Float it up. Won't go. He's hammered to the deck. And I think that's going to be on Lee. And if it is, well, he'll foul out. And he knows it already. He'll foul out with 25 seconds left to go. And he finishes his night with 21. So 21 points for Lee. Leading scorer here in the game tonight for both teams is Michael Dixon, number 33. He'll finish, or right now he has 23 points. Jaden's still not quite right after he went down hard, but gets that one to go. So 25 seconds left to play. And U.S. Grant thought they were going to come into the event center and push Mustang around, but they had something to say about that. And another whistle. And now it's just fifth foul on Tice Murchison. He's got 5, so he'll end. And U.S. Grant just trying to prolong the inevitable. And that is Mustang putting them in a tough spot, having to win 2 games now to get to state. And on a night where 2 big pieces weren't able to finish the game because they fouled out in Marquell and Gabe Osborne, Mustang gets the win. Johnson has it. And he's going to just back it out and hold on to it. And what was once an extremely raucous U.S. Grant crowd has gone stone cold silent as the Mustang faithful erupt and the Broncos put the Generals to bed 95-76 and will take home the regional championship plaque in this one. Runners-up U.S. Grant. So Mustang now 1 win away from punching their ticket to the state tournament. The Generals will have to win multiple games to get there. So, and you cannot give enough credit to that entire Mustang roster, up and down the lineup. So those guys were in a battle tonight, and once again, they come out the victors. So congratulations to Coach Jackson and his guys on claiming the regional championship plaque here. And we'll see the presentations down there on the floor. This is the Parton Physical Therapy post-game show. Parton Physical Therapy, whether you're on the field, in the gym, or just keeping up with life, Parton Physical Therapy is here for you. Reliable recovery for every kind of active lifestyle. Find more information online, partonphysicaltherapy.com. There you see Director of Athletics Robert Foreman handing the Generals the runner-up plaque for the region. So they'll get some pictures taken, and then the big one will be handed out. Mustang will put one more regional championship trophy into the trophy case. So congratulations there to the guys. So Mustang 2 for 2 on the day. The girls with a big win, 62-24 over Piedmont. And then in the nightcap, Mustang knocks off the Generals 95-76 in what was just a thriller of a ball game. So Mustang held on to the lead the entirety of the second half. Grant did everything they could to try to get back into it, but just too much Marquell Robinson. When Gabe Osborne Jr. fouled out, Marquell decided he was going to shoulder the load, scored 8 straight by himself, throw in a couple Scion Wilborn free throws, and really just kind of sealed the deal for Mustang. And then the foul game, and Broncos able to come away with a huge win over a gritty, hard-nosed, physical, good U.S. Grant basketball team. So the Broncos will celebrate this one for, a little while here this evening. And then, Coach Jackson will have the coaching staff and the guys right back at it, getting ready for their next matchup. They will play Friday night. We do not know their opponent, but do want to remind you here, make sure, if you don't already, follow at MHS Broncos Sports on X. Everything will be posted there. More information than you could ever want. But once again, Mustang sends the Generals packing. They thought they were going to come in here and push us around, and we had something to say about it. So as you got some people coming by, and not sure you can hear them, but I can hear the noise that they're barking. And, yeah, you guys can dance all you want. You can dance on home with the L. So Mustang wins 95-76 here tonight. So, hey, why don't you guys go ahead and cut the – yeah, there you go. Put that up right now, and as he goes, and we'll wait for him. We'll wait for him to keep on walking away. So, and we may have to just go ahead and cut it, because the things that are coming out right now I do not want to get picked up on the air. So we'll pause for a second. But 95-76, Mustang with the big win. They will move on and play in the area round, and one win away from punching their ticket to the state tournament. There you can see the final scores of the two games today. Mustang wins. Some final stats for your Broncos here. So 31-54 for Mustang. So 57% shooting. They held the Generals to 41%, 30 of 72. Mustang finished the night 7 of 18 from outside the arc, 6 of 23 as the Generals got started hot from outside, but then cooled off down the stretch. Mustang went to the free throw line 37 times, 26 of 37 for the Broncos, 10 of 17 for U.S. Grant. So, and then Mustang out-rebounded the Generals here tonight as well. So 39-29. So out-rebounded them by 10 to go ahead and own the glass. Points in the paint, pretty even. 48 for Mustang, 42 for the Generals. Points off turnovers, 10 for Grant, 8 for Mustang. And then second chance points, Mustang won that one 12-10. But what really matters is the final score, 95-76. Mustang wins. Congratulations to our HTO player of the game. HTO and Mustang brewed different. Marquell Robinson, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals. And he went on an 8-0 run by himself to just seal the deal here tonight. So congratulations to Marquell and the guys on a big win and a regional championship here tonight. So, well, now we will wait and see who the guys will play. They'll play on Friday night. The girls, we know their opponent Thursday night against Edmond North. So that'll do it. A great regional championship Saturday here in Mustang. The Broncos claim both of them. And that'll do it. From all of us here at MHS Broncosports.tv, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you being a part of this, and we will see you in areas. But until then, have a great rest of your night. A great rest of your night, a blessed tomorrow. And as always, go Broncos.